Kendrick Lamar was very intentional and in front of a white supremacist president.
Super Bowl,
the blackest Super Bowl halftime show ever,
exposed a lot of bigots.
The truth matters. Facts matter.
in front of a white supremacist president.
He was playing in your face.
The motherfucking slap heard around the world.
To have these two teams, the Chiefs and the Eagles, both with black quarterbacks.
When I saw Samuel L. Jackson, dressed as a black Uncle Sam.
No matter how much they try to erase DEI
Come on.
or black people or people of color, nope. Here we are making up our own flag. We're holding each other together. I'm in the middle of it. You can't erase us even though you've tried.
Kendrick Lamar, who then had like an entire formation of all black people making a U.S. flag. Listen, this much I know. All the black people on my feed were like, ooh, this is blackity black black.
So when you understand that backdrop, and then you understand as Kendrick is taking the stage at halftime, and he says, the revolution's about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
That was dope.
And you can't celebrate New Orleans without celebrating black culture. Welcome to Black History Month, you all.
Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam. And I got to play the opening.
Salutations! It's your Uncle Sam. And this is the great American game.
New Orleans, of course, is a predominantly black city, very close to my heart, 55% black. Then you have Kendrick Lamar. A lot of people said they didn't understand his performance. Guys, he's an award-winning, a Pulitzer Prize-winning musician and poet, okay? So it was a many-layered performance. You've got Serena Williams crip walking. What I also really enjoyed about Kendrick's performance is it was performance art if you really looked at it. It was multi-layered. Yes, he had people dressed in red, white, and blue, the colors of the flag, but he also had those people, he was standing in front of them because he's explaining that this is a divided country at this point. He also has them leaning to the side because this country was built on the backs of black people. So it was a very multi-layered.
Like, you have to understand the significance of Samuel L. Jackson playing Uncle Sam in front of 100 million people that are watching.
In front of Donald Trump.
And to express our American experience as the great American game.
Autumn Lockwood of the Eagles is the first black female coach to win a Super Bowl. She's an Eagle.
Seen by 100 million people during a time where America lost its mind and reelected a criminal, rapist, vulgarian racist who was in attendance.
Well, the majority of Americans got it.
I mean, with all these attacks on diversity, all these attacks on African Americans, it was so nice to see black excellence and joy in front of the sitting president.
You know, because Donald Trump went down there, right?
Many broadcasters around the world used Fox Sports video, right? The image showing Donald Trump, but they used their own audio.
Took his ass down there and he thought like, oh, this Kansas City Chiefs are going to win. The MAGA team is going to win. And they lost.
Trump got booed at the Super Bowl and Fox tried covering it up with cheers. Here's the actual footage.
Boo. You know who that? The media wants you to believe there were cheers. No, Trump got booed.
You know he heard that.
This is America. This is what America wants. Kendrick Lamar had the #1 song in the country forever. Minor. They Not Like Us.
And A minor is also a diss because A minor is the white chord. He's calling Drake out for basically being, you know, a coconut. But also at the same time, they're calling out what? Donald Trump.
The song is They Not Like Us, meaning they're a bigot, they're racist.
but about those that want to consume Black culture, right, without caring about the Black experience, that want to profit off of Blackness and Black culture without giving a shit about Black people.
He's talking about people who do the wrong things.
And he literally, with a smile on his face, I don't know if you saw it,
Oh, it did.
looking right at the camera, goes, "Hey, Drake."
People who don't understand where our country is going. The country is going to be a majority country, no matter how bigoted, no matter how the MAGA folks try to fight back. It's going to be that. No matter how much you lose your mind, the kids are all loving it.
That even if Elon Musk did have anything to do with the election and outcome, and Democrats knew, they wouldn't have done anything anyway.
Yeah.
For the preservation of the institution, and for us to believe, right, that somehow all things were intact. But what I will say is that if Donald Trump was as popular as they want us to believe, and that and everybody in America is now kissing his ring, then when you show him at the biggest sporting event, you would not have had to manufacture applause, right? And thank God for those people that were in the audience whose posts are going out on social media. But I encourage everyone to share it 1,000,000 times over, this clip, right? Because this is the reality. And Fox, once again, absolutely promoted the propaganda. If Donald Trump was as popular and as beloved as MAGA is trying to make him be, then they wouldn't have to lie and they wouldn't have to cheat.
Telling the story of America and how everybody just wants to shut you up, especially if you don't tell the truth about this country. They're tired of people banning books and not teaching about Black history. In case you did not realize last night, this was an FU basically to MAGA and to what's happening in Washington. That America is Black. Black folks in America are here to stay. America is Black, America's white, America's Latino, America's whatever. America is here to stay. No matter how you try to manipulate the system, no matter how you try to put people in charge who are not elected officials, no matter how much, even our politicians don't have our back, the streets have our back. And we're not going for this bullshit. That was America's story last night, told through a diss track by the #1 artist in the country who swept the Grammys with the #1 song of the year. From a genre that has become the #1 genre in music. That was what? Created in America by Black people.
The Super Bowl is the Super Bowl. It's an American sport.
Yep.
And we got players of all colors playing this game. But there is nothing to say that any one of us can't play. We're all invited to this game.
Damn right. We are independent media. Real-life TV dramas, mysteries, comedy, and unexplored content embracing diverse storytellers that tells the truth and claps back on FUTV. Please support independent media.